Parshas Vayigash. The Mesilas Yesharim, which should be compulsory reading for everybody to know it from beginning to end, and the Vilna Gaon, we mentioned a while back, would not step out of his house until he reviewed, I think it was the first 13 chapters. The Mesilas Yesharim speaks about Sinna and Kinna, Sinna and Nakama, about hatred and about taking revenge. And he says in Perek Nikiyas that Ha'adam margish moed be'el b'neisav, a person is very sensitive and he has a lot of tsar if somebody wrongs him. V'hanakama loy misuka midvash, taking revenge, somebody who wronged me, is sweeter than honey. Kihi menu chasei levada, it's the only thing that could put him at rest. And the Torah requires of each and every one of us to not to hate, loisisna sachicha, and loisikaim. The Torah says, don't take revenge. That the Torah says that the Torah wants each and every one of us to remove from his heart as if it never occurred. Is it easy? Somebody who hurt me so much, is it easy not to take revenge? Is it easy not to hate? This is only easy for angels to do. And the Torah requires of us not to hate anybody and not to take revenge. It's only easy for angels to do, but omnam gezeras hamelachi, this is indeed a decree of the king, of the Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who requires us to be in such control that we will not hate and we will not take revenge of somebody who hurt us so much. Not only that, but the Torah says in the same pasuk, "Loisikaim v'loisiter," and the Torah says, "V'yohavta l'reacha kamocha." We have to love your neighbor. How much should you love your neighbor? Kamocha, as much as you love yourself, without b'li shum hefresh, no difference. So this is what the Torah wants, to control ourselves. Even if somebody hurt us very much, not to hate the person, and not to take revenge of the person. These are psukim in the Torah. These are midiaraisa. We are obligated, according to the Torah, to control ourselves. It's very difficult. It's only easy for angels, but we have to control ourselves. And we also have to love our friend who hurt us so much, to love him as much as we love ourselves. Did we ever hear of any person who has such incredible control that he's able to control people who hurt him so much and then not to take revenge? There's one person that we all heard of. And that person is Yosef HaTzadik in Parshas Vayigash. Where the Torah says, Parashas Vayigash, Perek Memhei, Pasuk Yud Beis, V'hinei einechem royos, behold your eyes, V'hinei achi Binyamin, and the eyes of my brothers. You see that it's me. After Yosef revealed himself to his brothers, He says, you yourself see that it is my mouth that is speaking to you. But he says, Einechem royes ve'einei ochi Binyamin, my brother Binyamin, who was there then. You see, you and my brother Binyamin also all see that it's pi medaber aleichem, that it's my mouth that is speaking to you. And Rashi says, Einechem royes ve'einei ochi Binyamin, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Binyamin, hishva es kulam yachad. He treated them all alike. All the brothers were equal. Shechashem she'ein li sin al Binyamin ochi, just as I bear no hatred toward my brother Binyamin. Shaharei lo hoya b'mechirasi, my brother Binyamin was not involved in selling me. Kach ein belibi sinu aleichem. So is there not in my heart any hatred towards you? Can we fathom such a concept? No hatred toward his brothers, what his brothers did to him. And what his brothers did to him, no hatred toward them, just like he has no hatred towards Binyamin, who was not even present at the Mechira, at selling Yosef. Unbelievable. This is like a malach. A malach, like the Mesilas Yesharim calls a malach. That only an angel can control himself like that. Here we have a human being that has such incredible control over his mitos that he is like a malach, and he controls sinna and kina for people who hurt him so much. Not only that, but the Torah says, not only does he have a control, but the Torah says that he was trying to console them, he was trying to comfort them. They shouldn't be so ashamed of what they did. And Pasuk, in Bereshis Mem Hey, Pasuk Hey, V'ato al teyotzvu. He said, be not sad. V'al yicha b'einechem. Do not be angry with yourselves. Ki machartem eisi heina. Because you sold me, don't be angry. Ki lemichya shlachani Elokim lefnechem. God sent me to Mitzrayim because to preserve life, that people should be able to have what to eat. Again in Pasuk Ches, Bereshis Mem V'alta lo yatem shalachtem eisi heina. It's not you who sent me here. Ki hu Elokim, it was Hashem. So here we see what the Mesilas Yesharim is describing to us, our obligations. We see an individual who is able to implement it and be mamish like a Malach Elokim. Not only did Yosef not have hatred toward his brothers who hurt him so much, but he went out of his way to make them feel comfortable and not to feel guilty, and saying it was Hashem that sent me here, it wasn't you. So this is our Musar Haskel for today, that we should see to control any nakama, any sinner. If we have any sinner toward anybody, any hatred, or have any we want to take revenge on somebody who hurt us so much, but we see what the Torah wants. The Mesilas Yesharim spells it out so clearly what the Torah wants, and we see that it's humanly possible to reach such a tremendous level. The Eibishter should help us, that we should be zeicha to rid ourselves of any hatred toward another Jew, of any hatred and of any revenge, taking of revenge. And that chuz will be zeicha to Haram Askeren HaTorah, B'Yazgel Tzedek, B'Meira V'Yameinu.